All right, let's see here. What do we got? Some numbers on Asmon's observation that Final Fantasy is always trending on Twitter. There it is. I fucking knew it. See this, guys? Yeah, I'm not a planner, right? I'm just going to be on until I'm not. And Genshin Impact, it had 11,000 tweets and 2.7 million retweets. Final Fantasy had 10,000 tweets and 1.2. So Genshin has almost twice as many tweets about than Final Fantasy. Actually, not almost. It has more than double. Yeah, because double of that would be 2.4. Oh my god. It's because of free codes for Primo Gems? Oh, really? Okay, I guess that makes sense. Big anime titties? Yeah, I can see that. That's why it happens. Yeah, sure. Retweets. Yeah, there's like different giveaways and stuff like that. Okay, weebs keep winning? Well, yeah, I mean, of course, right? I mean, why would they not be winning? You know what's so crazy about this? Is that World of Warcraft isn't even on this list at all. Look at this. Elden Ring's number 5. Is Genshin really that powerful? Like, is it really that big on Twitter? Like, I did not even understand this. Like, holy fuck, yes? Should I make a tweet about it? Should I make a tweet and just test out and see how popular it's going to be? Yeah, I could just go, you know what? I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to make a tweet about Genshin Impact. Here we go. All right, Genshin Impact. Should I just type out the title? Is that good enough? Yeah, I just type out the title. I just type out Genshin Impact, and that's it. And we'll just see how many likes it gets. Yes? Okay, all right, hashtag. I don't know, hashtag it. I'm not, no, what, hashtag ad? No, not yet. And so, no, that's not going to happen. And what's this here? It would be funny. I'm just going to tweet it out. Just raw. Okay, guys, absolutely fucking raw. Exclamation point. Hashtag science. WoW is trending? Yeah, I wonder why. That definitely upsets me and kind of makes me worried. Let's see here, add a question mark. I don't know if I want to do that or not. Give me 1 second here, okay? And 1 second here, there we go. All right, I'm going to tweet it out, and that's going to be fine. Here we go. Genshin Impact. It's been 2 seconds, it's got 47 likes. It's been 5 seconds, it's got 200 likes. What? 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 Why? What is this? Like, okay, because of the bots, I guess it is 700? What is this? Genshin, true, 800. Oh my god. Stay winning, the power of Genshin Impact. Yeah, maybe we'll have to try this game out, okay? You're streaming it? We'll see what happens. I did not expect to see that many people. Oh my god. In 1 minute, it got 1,000 likes. Jesus Christ. Final Fantasy is massive on Twitter. Like, it is absolutely fucking huge. I'm gonna refresh this. We'll see what's trending right now on Twitter. World of Warcraft. Usually if WoW is trending, it's not good. But with Final Fantasy trending, it's like usually like a picture of like one of the characters, and they're all talking about it. Yeah, it's like the fucking Mr. Incredible meme with like there's an announcement from the developers and it's all black and white. It's like fucking from WoW. That's basically what this is. Tweet Final Fantasy 14 and compare the likes to Genshin tweet. Maybe I'll do one every single day. I think that'd be funny. Okay, so global market gaming values, smartphone games, United Kingdom, Japan. So these are the games that are like really popular over there for 2021. Highest rated game, Disco Elysium. Mobile market, oh boy. Yeah, look at this. India on mobile games has 9 billion downloads. India is literally, I mean like almost, but like pretty much twice as big as any other fucking market for mobile games just on its own. Isn't that fucking disgusting? That is insane, man. Can't believe that. And if you go on Final Fantasy 14 Reddit, there's an updated player count posted. An updated player count? Wait, really? No way. No way. I thought they didn't make this, I thought they didn't make it public. Yeah, can I see this? Because I'm actually really curious about this. Okay, here we go. Let's actually, I'm going to pull up the Final Fantasy thing. I found it right here. And we'll look at that after this. Top game publishers. See, you guys want to know why all of these companies are kowtowing to China. Look at this number right here. 7.3 billion a revenue from Tencent. Isn't that insane? Like, that's more than double than everything else. And NetEase, I think, is also some bullshit, too. And then the third is Activision Blizzard. Top 5 games. Honor of Kings and PUBG Mobile, both of these games are Chinese games. See, yeah, see that? Yeah, Game for Peace on iOS in China. See, PUBG is actually fucking huge in China. It is even big. It's like, I think PUBG is bigger in China than Warzone and Call of Duty is here in America. It's massive. Genshin is also China? Fuck. And look at this, is what's so crazy too. And look at top 5 countries by revenue. US $2.3 billion. That's fucking insane. Top covered games. Obviously, this is probably the games that are talked about the most. Fortnite #1. PUBG's #10. I'm kind of surprised about that. WoW isn't even on the list at all. It's kind of crazy to see how, like, no MMOs are on the list at all. Or sorry, oh yeah, 23 million. That's what I meant to say. And yeah, 23 million. Let's see here. This is all like whatever the fuck. Who really cares about this? Top YouTube influencers. Who gives a shit? I don't even really know any of these people, which is kind of crazy. Like, how is it that all of these people are like super popular on YouTube and I don't know a single one of them? I'm just looking like, yeah, that's so weird, man. Yeah, it's just like, I guess it's a completely different universe, right? Roblox, it's for kids. I think a lot of it is too. And there's also the tweets right there. Most watched PC game trailers, Battlefield. Yeah, you can't, hey, you can't win them all, right? And let's see here. Yeah, none of these are really that popular whenever you compare them. Most Googled searches on global, PopCat, FIFA, Monster Hunter Rise, Genshin Impact #6. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, that's actually really interesting to look at. So I'll look at the Final Fantasy stuff in just a few minutes, but I want to look at this stuff for now. Okay, so we've got Final Fantasy's #2, Apex Legends #3, Monster Hunter is #4. That's really surprising. Why is Monster Hunter that high? I feel like Monster Hunter hasn't even really been that big of a game. Like, maybe like it's just something that I don't see. It's codes. Oh, yeah, so a lot of this is probably determined by codes. I think that's a big factor. So I would say it depends, like, because Genshin still has more tweets than, it's got 1.2 thousand now. Oh my god. Okay, well, that settles it, guys. The newest one also just came out. Yeah, that's true too. Monster Hunter World's best-selling Capcom ever? I just never knew it was that big of a game. I thought it was more of like a smaller niche game. I have no idea. And Elden Ring #5, really no surprise there. I think everybody could expect that. And Ghost of Tsushima, I feel like that game was very popular for a while. Not necessarily the most exciting game ever, but, you know, I heard that it was kind of just like a good story game. Not necessarily as, like, you know, combat-heavy as Sekiro. Metroid Dread, I haven't played this either. Guilty Gear Strive, Halo Infinite, look at this. 21,000 tweets about Halo Infinite. You know what half of those tweets are about? Why Halo Infinite doesn't have a Battle Royale mode. I have no idea. I really don't. I have no fucking idea why that's not the case. I don't understand this one bit. I wish so much. If Halo added a BR mode, I would probably play it today. Like, straight up, I would immediately start fucking playing it today. And I get so mad they don't conform no multiplayer campaign. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I feel like a BR is necessary for a game nowadays. Like, it's just necessary. I feel like the only game that's really broken the mold of that is Valorant. And Valorant just does a different mold, and they're just doing the CS mold. So, like, people might say, oh, no, not really, no, that's not true. Well, then why are all the most popular games BRs? How does this happen? Why do you think this happens? Isn't this a really weird coincidence? Isn't this crazy how, like, all these popular games are BRs? Like, yes, obviously, League of Legends, you're right. League of Legends is not a BR. Thank God you brought up that exception. That's exactly what I was thinking, right? And what about Overwatch? Good point. Let's see this. G-Pose feature in Final Fantasy makes the game go into a crazy photo shoot simulator, and people love sharing screenshots of their characters and gush over others. Yeah, I see this sometimes, and there are, like, these girls that, like, they don't do, you know how, like, in WoW, like, you can do, like, Mythic Plus, you can do PvP, you can do raiding, you can do, like, mount collecting. Well, there are some people in Final Fantasy that just do G-Pose, which means that all they do is run around and take screenshots of their character. That's it. That's the whole thing. And it is unbelievable to me that's the case. It's crazy. Yeah, it's girls. I don't know, man. There are a lot of girls that play Final Fantasy. I'll tell you that for sure. So Final Fantasy, whenever I started playing Final Fantasy, so whenever I was a WoW streamer and like a WoW only streamer, and like really what I mean by a WoW streamer, I mean like a just chatting with buttons streamer. But whenever I was doing that, I had 1 to 2% female audience. No shit. Like, actually, like, 1 to 2% female audience. No girls watched my stream. Like, literally fucking none. Because, like, why would they? It's like going big dick. It's like, oh, we're gonna fuck this guy in the ass. Like, what girl is gonna want to watch this? No, obviously not. And, like, all of it's talking about, like, jerking off, etc., right? And so I go over, and I start playing Final Fantasy, and my female audience more than doubled. Straight up. Like, I actually got more than twice as many female viewers because I played Final Fantasy. I even noticed it in, like, my my tweets. I'd see more, like, girls replying to, like, my tweets and shit like this. Just out of fucking nowhere, right? It was at, like, 5 or 6%, which is insane. 5 or 6% girls for a stream like mine? That is... Oh, that was a big fucking surprise. Let's just say that. And yeah, don't look at the tweet on stream. I might not, but all I'm saying is that's the way it is. And let's see here. I call them female every single time. Girls, women, wouldn't it be better? Look, I don't really give a fuck. Yeah, it's not a big deal. Like, I don't really think, like, female, male, like, you know why I say female? It's because they're female. You know why I say girls sometimes? It's because they're girls. I don't have, like, an ideology behind the way I'm talking. I just say what it is. And to be honest, I'm talking about analytics, and whenever you look at the analytics, it says male and female, not boys and girls. So yeah, that's what makes sense. Yeah, female girls pronounce Andy. Well, no, there's like a stereotype that guys that refer to women as females are like misogynistic or like don't like women or something. To me, like I think that I can hate women without using that word too. It doesn't matter. So if I want to do that, I'll do that anyway. Asmon, have I seen this? There's a game on Steam, Keep It Alive, where you play as his mod. What? What is this? Like, what do you mean? That's... Okay, I'll have to play this one too. Yeah, that would be really funny to do. I'm probably not going to do it today. Janitor Simulator, exactly. Blizzard missed this painting. What's this? No, I wouldn't really say they missed it. Yeah, I don't think they missed it at all. Yeah, there we go. And to be honest, like, this is a pretty... I mean, like, this one's really sexual. Like, this could definitely be an OnlyFans shoot video. Whereas, like, the other ones are just girls sitting there with a low-cut shirt. You know what I mean? Like, this one's actually quite a lot. Yeah, watch the lore video. Maybe one day I will, okay? I don't know if I want to watch the lore video today, though. And maybe one of these 3 fixes will be made today. Probably, let's be honest, all 6 of them will be. Literal Garlic God. Where's the garlic? Blizzard Art Design Department. Okay. Okay, alright. Yeah, I see how it is. Yeah, this is about right. Well, I mean, see, they do have some of them, right? It's just not quite as many. And they probably got rid of a lot of them. What's this here? Pick a side, Asmongold. Okay, mob class design was garbage, everyone had everything, and there was a lot of ability bloat. There were 3 moments in WoW's history where class design was at its best. Wrath of the Lich King missed to Pandaria for Legion. That's because I said based off of which player you are. Right? So, like, I said Mist of Pandaria was the best if you were a very high-end, super serious player. That's the problem. That's what I said the whole time. Like, I said that with a qualifying statement. So yes, if, not all the time, right? I think Wrath of the Lich King and Legion were better than MoP in a lot of ways, but I think MoP was the best if you were a very serious player. Absolutely. I just don't think that's what they should have developed the game for. What's this here? Behold, the face of a man whose garlic failed him. 29, 31 minutes in Vampire Survivors. Okay. Yeah, I think the bronies... Okay, alright, guys. New Twitch drop starting April 12th. What are your thoughts? Yeah, really fucking funny, okay? Yes, you can get these stupid little horses. And hopefully I'll get those on my channel, too, and we can go from there. And where's this other thing? I wanted to look at this post about Final Fantasy and about how many people are actually playing Final Fantasy, okay? So let's look at it right here. New Lucky Band Show census details are out. And I don't really know what this is. I'm assuming this is a Japanese website, so I'm not going to look at the website right now. So this is the post about how many people are playing Final Fantasy. There are 1.7 million active characters, the highest number ever, increased by 350k since the last census. 1.3 million have Endwalker, have a class over 80, or Sage or Reaper unlocked. 881k have finished Endwalker. The number of new characters is 430k, which is an increase in the prior census of, oh my god. So it went from 180 to 430? Jesus, that is massive. Oh my fucking god, that's actually huge. Yeah, that's a massive amount of people. Yeah, over doubled the amount of characters. Look at this. This is so huge. The new Oceanic servers have 40k average active characters with an average of around 7,700 per world. Okay, that seems good. Tonberry has seen the largest population decrease of any world. Incoming Oceanic players have moved from Tonberry to Kajala. Well, that makes sense, right? Because this was like, this is what happened with KT. Is it like Kel'Thuzad was like the unofficial Brazilian server for a long time, and then finally they added actual Brazilian servers, and then everybody left, and so that was a big population decrease for us on our server. So this kind of same thing happened to us before. That's what makes sense. And in terms of Pandemonium, raid normal and savage participation measured in percentages, have the minion for normal from 4th circle and mount from savage. Almost all the worlds with the highest participation are on Japan servers. Mana worlds have the highest percentage than Gaia and Elemental. Gilgamesh is the highest non-Japan world. The percentage of people who have both normal minion and savage mount ranges from 46% to 4% on Crystal. There's been a small swing back from male Vieira, but in Japan servers, they're still the most popular male race. Oh my god. Okay, so they like playing the girly boys, I guess. Crystal server. Well, Crystal is the that's the RP server where nobody actually knows how to play the game, right? Like, that was my understanding, because people told me to go to Aether, because Aether is like, this is the data center where everybody's good, and Crystal is the data center where everybody plays dress up. So I went over to Aether. Yeah, it's just what made sense. And it's the unofficial normie server. Yeah, maybe. Let's see. Can I click on this and actually get the data myself? Or is it all... Yeah, it's all in Japanese, unfortunately. That's too bad. Well, anyway, I guess I can probably translate it, but I'm not going to try to go through all of that. All I'm saying here is that it's not really... I think the main number to look at here... This is the main number to look at right here. The number of new characters is 430k. An increase from the prior census of 180k. And also, the last census that they did was at 1.3 million. So Endwalker has increased the amount of people playing Final Fantasy by, like, what is that percentage? Like 15, 20%? That's huge. That's a really, really big amount. Yeah, 430k WoW refugees. I think that it's like, it's not really WoW refugees. It's like WoW players that play the game too. I think there's a lot of people, and this is like an unspoken, I think, majority in many regards, because I've talked to people like this, but they don't really go around posting about it all the time, is that they play Final Fantasy, and then whenever the content is over in Final Fantasy, they go back and they play WoW. Like, I think that's what a lot of people do, is they just go play whichever game has new content out at the time. And that's just what makes sense, right? Like, why would somebody not do that? Because, like, yeah, obviously there are some people that can't afford to have, like, subs to both games, but, like, most MMO players are older guys, and, like, you know, they probably have $30 that they can spend if they give a shit, right? And that's why, you know, again, like, older guys, who watches Critical Role? Mostly older guys, and that's why it's the most fucking profitable channel on Twitch. It's because those are the people that have the fucking money. And so, yeah, it makes perfect sense in my opinion. So, yeah, I mean... Overall, yeah, play all games. Yeah, the question mark. Oh, it was from the Twitch leak. I'm referring to the Twitch leak showing the amount of revenue that each stream had received. That's about it. I was number 14, by the way. I was number 14 on the amount of money that everybody's made on all of Twitch ever, basically, or at least like in like a 3 or 4 year period. And I went back, I looked at it. I didn't even stream half of the time. Like I didn't even stream. Like, I wasn't even there. Like, how does this happen? It's like I saw, like, for 2021, I was, like, number 11 or number 12 or something like that for viewership. How? I streamed, like, 3 months. What's going on? What are people doing? Yeah, imagine streaming. Yeah, I have no idea. And 6.2 will be the next surge. I think that 6.2... It depends. Like, I think that probably, because 6.2 is like more story stuff, right? That's my understanding. Yeah, it's a lot of story stuff. 6.1 comes out in 2 days. Yeah, AFK sub farming, true. New raid tier, yeah, it's 4 new bosses, right? Well, it's not really a new raid tier, it's 4 new savage bosses. Because are they adding in, oh, is that whenever they add in the alliance raid? Yeah, I remember reading about that. Alliances in 6.1, okay. Yeah, I really got to catch up with all that stuff. Now, I'd really like to get to the point where, like, I'm actually ready to do all the new content. Because that's one thing I feel good about with, like, Lost Ark is, like, anytime that new content comes out in Lost Ark, I'm ready for it. Anytime that new content comes out in WoW, I play Alliance. So, you know, it is what it is, right? I'm fucked. Anytime new content comes out in New World, I'm ready for it. Anytime that content comes out in, you know, some of these other games, I'm also ready for it. But with Final Fantasy, I feel like I get to sit there and watch everybody else have fun, and I can't do it. Because I've got to go through, like, the thing is, this is what I want to do. I've said this before with the MSQ, is I want to do the MSQ in, like, 4 to 6 hour blocks every single day until it's done with that expansion. So, like, I'll do Stormblood 4 to 6 hour blocks every single day, and that way people that are watching the stream can follow along with it, for example. You see what I'm saying? So, like, that's the best idea. Because, like, a 4 to 6 hour block for MSQ, if it's anything like Heavensward, would probably be, like, I don't know, like a week and a half, 2 weeks. So I could go through the entire story, theoretically, in, like, 2 months. But I don't want to do that because I would rather just, like, space it out a bit more and, like, leave more time to play other games too. But, like, that's basically what I want to do. If you do 8 hours, I'll miss so much. Well, yeah, that's the thing is I know people really, really like the MSQ, like, streams, and they like being able to watch along with them. So I want to have it in, like, dedicated time frames. This is what I was going to do with Endwalker whenever it came out, is I'm going to have them in dedicated time frames, and then people can, like, tune in, and they'll be like, okay, you know, I don't have to worry about going to bed, and, like, he's not going to do it, right? So that's what makes sense. So yeah, I thought about that's like the best viewer experience for doing MSQ. And why Asmon's aim is so bad. I do have a very small mousepad. You're right about that. His mousepad is a fingerprint reader. Yeah, no wonder. Oh, actually, yeah, it does kind of look like that. Yes, I have a very, very small mousepad. And show my mousepad? Sure. Let me go ahead and do that. And I can just get on my other webcam. Here you go. And give me 1 second. I'll make sure there's nothing bad I'm going to show. I think it should be fine. Okay. So there we go. That's my computer right over there. And that's one of my screens. That's my OBS screen. That's this screen. That's what I'm usually on. And that is that's you guys right over there. And so let's look at this one here. This is my mousepad. Yep, that's my mousepad right there. So yeah, this is, yeah, that's my desk right there too. And so, yeah, there you go. And it's so small. I know it's quite small. I probably should fix that. But yeah, that's about where we're at. Cum stains? No, those are not cum stains. It's just dirt. Don't worry about it. Cum stains, I didn't show those on screen. And yeah. The clean desk? No, I have to have my desk clean so I can see the monitor. And I put all my drinks on the other side. That was the plan. Buy one with tits. Somebody actually got me one of those, but it was a guy's ass, and I gave it to one of my friends. And so, yeah, I've got to get a bigger mouse pad in general. But I'm more of like a wrist aimer. But I feel like if you are an arm aimer, you have a higher skill cap. That's what I've always heard. So that's why I haven't really changed a whole lot. But maybe one day I'll try to get better. I think if I go hard on Overwatch 2 or the next BR that comes out, I'll try to actually change up my setup a little bit more. And never been able to get a keyboard in one of those keyboard drawers. Yeah, I actually really like how it's set up. I really like my setup a lot. I think it's perfect, man. ARM is worth trying to learn. Yeah, I don't know. It's like weird to even do that, right? Like doing it with my wrist feels like much more natural. And what's this here? Putting the 18K DPI limit to use. On a glass desk too, he's playing with fire? You can't bang your desk? Yes, you can. You easily can bang your desk. I bang my desk all the fucking time. It's totally fucking fine, okay, guys? Like, maybe, yes, you can't bang it with a hammer, no. But, like, if you just hit it with your hand, it's totally fucking fine, okay? Yeah, I've done it, like, 10 times. And actually, by 10 times, I mean, like, a fucking 110 times. A lot of people aren't into shooters, didn't play with way too high of a sensitivity. I don't think that's the problem for me. I actually don't think it is. I think the problem for me is the fact that I'm just not, I get anxious. Because I know that, like, I'll have, you guys probably see this whenever I play shooters. I will have some games where, like, my aim is really, really good. And I'll have other games where, like, my aim is really, really bad. And, like, that's the thing that I need to solve, right? It's anxiety. Like, straight up, I think that if I took drugs, I would instantly become a, like, 3x better player in shooters, right? And, low sensitivity is crucial. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, maybe I'll do that too. Movement, yeah, sure. His aim can be fixed a lot with training and learn how to aim with his arm rather than the palm. Can never adapt to aim with my arm myself. I'm too used to using my wrist. Yeah, I think so too. Learned how to draw a straight line because all my life I learned how to draw the line. I figured that's the most self-improvement it can have. I don't know. I think I might look into that more. But overall, I think it's also just practice. Like, the main thing that I'm lacking is practice and also just, like, having a cool head. Like, just being relaxed and having a cool head. That's the most... What the fuck? Found a new game for Asmongold to try out. Furry Cyberfucker. Approved? Removed! That's gone! No. No, we don't even want to see that. Who the fuck approved that? Okay, yeah, buy a new desk. I actually like my desk a lot. I don't know if I want to do that. Just a god and his garlic. You know what this guy looks like to me? You know, I live in Austin, and so, like, this guy looks like a guy that, he grows garlic in his backyard, and he sells each thing of garlic for $5. And people buy it at Whole Foods because they're rich and they have nothing better to do with their money. Like, I'm sorry. That's exactly what it fucking reminds me of. It's just so... It's like it actually makes me mad to see this. And also, like, he's gonna wear a hoodie like this. You see how, like, the edges are frayed, right? So, like, people can feel sorry for him. But actually, he's living in, like, a, you know, a townhouse downtown with, like, a small, you know, like, plot of land that he can go ahead and use, too, to, like, grow this in. That his dad paid for because his dad's an executive at, like, Bank of America or something like that. Like, and this is the kind of bullshit. Yeah, this is the kind of bullshit we have to deal with here in Austin, you know? Watch the video above. Asmongold garlic, okay. True. Very fucking true. That's exactly what's going on, right?